Whew, alright, so, god dang. Hello, everyone. It's like here. It's kind of late right now, so I'm kind of swimming a little bit. Uh, I'm gonna be ranting for a second about my personal life, kind of, not really, but it's more like my school life, I guess, teacher, yeah, whatever. Um, this was kind of like the biggest problem I had while I was gone for like the 2 months. Actually, it's more like longer than that because I was like, I had to do it for an entire year. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's talk about this dude. He was my reading teacher, man. Like, he was technically, he just didn't know how to do anything right at all. Like, it sucked. For example, let's see, I'm trying to think of something right now. He was like, a while ago, like not like a while ago, but during like probably like third quarter of the year, he was just like insulting my like no quarter two. It was like he was just trying to like insult the fact that I was playing a sport. I'm not gonna say which sport it is because I'm not, but I was playing a sport and he was kind of just like insulting me about it. It was like the way he said it wasn't even like it wasn't like it doesn't sound like he was trying like to be positive or sound like he was trying to be like it would sound like he was trying to be like at least like not aggressive about it, but like he was just saying that I was like since I should play the sport in school, I should have at least been able to like play it. I should be able to at least like be able to be like good at reading. Which, not gonna lie, that was like really insulting. If a teacher ever said it to you, it's like the most insulting thing ever. It's like the most insulting thing you ever hear. Like when he said that, I was so insulted by that response, bro. Because it was just like, are you serious? Like, are you really saying this to me right now? Like, are you serious? Like, I was like dead. I was like for real, just thinking like, is this man like really saying this to me right now? And I would hit him. I would hit him. I would have, but I'm not. I'm not risking. Wait, I'm not risking a stupid. Like, I'm not risking anything to happen. Anything to happen to me, or to like to be like get kicked out of school, something like that, stupid like that. But whatever. But anyway, he said that to me, and it was kind of like he take that like literally him saying that like ruined my entire day. It was so bleh, it sucked, but yeah, but like he it was kind of bad. There was more things that he did, and it was like he just had so much that was happening. The thing is with him is that he was such a like person that wants to perfect and well, not perfect. He wants everything to be like, if I teach you this, you should be able to understand it. But the problem is, for how he did it, it was so bad that practically most of the students were just like failing in his class because of how ridiculous it was. And it's not like everyone was bad at reading. No, not a lot of people are bad at reading. It was just the way he was doing it was paced terribly. Like his pacing was bad. His pacing was terrible. So how he paced it was like he would show us what we were supposed to learn, what we were supposed to do. But for some unknown reason, he like he did it so fast, or he would just like, or we like go through a lesson, and then go through a next lesson that it would just be ridiculous. Like we like no one would understand what was happening at all. Like it was bad. It was really bad. It's like it was so dumb. He would like the pacing that he was doing was so terrible. Like I don't even think I understand half the stuff he was doing in class because of how fast he was trying to get everything done. Like he was doing everything like a flick of a switch. Like it was, like it sucked. And it didn't help that like it didn't even help that like when he was doing that, it was kind of just like he adds like he gets like gives us like five, like almost 5 to 7 assignments per day. Sometimes, not all the time, but you know what I mean. Sometimes he would give us so much work, push it onto us, and then be like, "All right, let's go to the next lesson. Go to this. Or go to the next assignment. Go to this. Go to that." And just to tell you, under an hour and 20 minutes, he wanted to do all that in under an hour and 20 minutes. It is ridiculous to do that, especially since you're doing this in high school. It's so bad. It's not good, bro. Like it was not good. It was not helping in the slightest, bro. And like everyone was aware about it, but he wasn't. He was not. He was the most unaware person I've ever seen about what he was doing was entirely terrible. Like the way he was doing it was really bad. And then it was like, oh my god. And then it was just the fact that he just didn't understand that everyone learned differently. So it was like when I was trying to do like poetry and stuff like that. Well, when I was sick during when I was doing poetry and stuff like that, he particularly when I came back, he was just kind of just like, why don't you understand what I'm talking about, bro? No, that's not really how he said it, but it's like he was kind of just saying like, how don't you understand this? Like, how do you understand this or that? You should be able to understand it. But it's like I wasn't there. I wasn't even there. Like, what was he talking about? Like, I wasn't even there for half of the time. I was sick all day. What did he think I was gonna remember? Like, was learning it that day, but it was like, I just couldn't understand. It wasn't like it was hard or anything. I just couldn't understand like what he was talking about at the time because he was just like, he was just showing it super fast, and I had to type it all in. And then he would just be like, you don't understand what you're doing? Well, it's your fault. Like, it's not my fault I don't understand. Sometimes could be the teacher's fault for why I can't understand what's happening, but he's not that aware. He's stupid. That's freaking dumb. It's really stupid. And he always blame the students for this. Like, he always blame us, ninth graders, for just stuff that's like, we didn't do this intentionally. We didn't do it intentionally in the slightest. But for some reason, he's always like, yeah, it's your fault because you did this and that, whatever. You did this and that, do that, do that. But he doesn't blame it on himself at all. Nothing. He didn't blame anything on himself except for us. Like, everything was blamed on us. And what he also would do, this is a ruler. And if you understand Baldi's basic, if you ever played a game before, Baldi, he uses a ruler. This man had I can probably estimate what it was, probably like a 3-foot ruler, I think. It was like 3 feet, I'm pretty sure, if I'm guessing it. And he would use that to freaking whip people. Not in the butt though, probably, but I don't know. But he would use that to whip people, and it's very questionable, especially for the fact that it's like, I don't think the school or even like the county itself would allow this. Like, I don't even think they allow this. So the fact that he's doing it is kind of like, are you sure you must be doing this? It's just so dumb. But I don't understand how he's even allowed to do this. And it was kind of just like, I don't think anyone has even reported him for doing that. So once he did get reported, it was like during like the end of the quarter. So he practically got reported, put into where he was, and then that was it. That's literally it. But though for him being gone, it didn't really help anyone else. I got a C in his class, so I guess. But his grading was terrible too, because he kept giving us like 150 points on like almost every assignment that existed in his freaking agenda. Like, it was so bad. Like, I mean, like, warm-ups would be like 150. Every assignment is 150. Like, everything would be 150, regardless of what it was sometimes. Like, it would be ridiculous for that. But, man, we gotta get his money, whatever. Whatever, stupid. Which, I'm just happy that he's gone. Because because once I come in next year, well, not this next year, you know what I mean, this year, I won't have to deal with him. Because he only teaches ninth grade. He got fired. So I don't have to deal with him afterwards. Because the worst thing you could do as a teacher is just to just not listen to people, not to care about what they were doing. Because when I was with him, he acted like he cared. He acted like he cared so much about my grades. He cared about me. But then it was kind of like, if you really do care about me, why did you not care about, like, I don't know, like my grades as much? Why didn't you care when I was like when my grades were so low in the beginning of when, like the beginning of the two quarters, and you didn't talk to my parents about my grades, you didn't do a parent teacher conference, you didn't do nothing. He did nothing. So it was more like, did you really care, or did you just only do it, or are you saying that because you don't care about me at all? Which made me have mixed emotions about this man entirely. Like, it was not. It was like my emotion for this man was just so wrong. It was so wrong. So yeah, it did not. It was so bad. But luckily, I don't have to do with him. I'm fine. I just want to rant. I just wanted to rant about this because this is like one of my most annoying parts of the year, and it didn't help because it's like I had to deal with him, and I was like having to cope with something like really badly. Like I had to lose a family member. When I was during my summer break last year, like it was really not. It wasn't helping. It wasn't refreshing either. It wasn't refreshing to like deal with a loss of my family member, and having to deal with someone that's like just trying to put you down. Like he felt like he was putting me down, even though he was acting like it. He felt like he was trying to put me down, regardless. Like it really was not. It was not good. It was not. But yeah, I think I'm done. I'm probably gonna turn this down so it can be like at least simpler, at least like short enough for people to actually watch it. But yeah, hope you guys at least were interested in my rant. I don't know. It was. I just wanted to rant about this because this thing's been bothering me for like the longest time possible. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, see you guys next video.